Hey guys, it's Mo Nelson here, and I wanted to show you guys what my packing essentials are for a perfectly posh trip. So if you are flying to any posh event, whether it be a leadership event, a incentive trip, or a day away. This is kind of what I do for each of those, and hopefully it helps you guys out in terms of how to pack. Because I know it can be kind of scary, especially if it's your first posh event and you don't know what you need and what you don't need. Um, so this is kind of the things that I use for packing. Hopefully it'll help you guys out. But first off, I have my rolly luggage. So if you have a carry-on that is a rolly suitcase, this is mine. This was in the Posh Portal a little while ago. I don't know if I've seen them in the Posh Portal since, but if you guys ever see them, I definitely recommend grabbing it. I used my Perks points to get this, and then I just had some vinyl printed off to put my name on it. So this is kind of my essential for packing. So any rolly suitcase that you can use as a carry-on is perfect. So I use this in conjunction with a packable duffel. So this one is a pretty large, a very large tote, and it's extremely packable. So you can fold it pretty flat. Has a detachable messenger strap if you need it, and I pack that in with my carry-on. Now the reason why I do this is so that I can use one of these, so that I have one carry-on on the way there, and then I'm able to check one of these on the way back. Because if you're going to a posh event, you know you're going to come home with lots of posh, and chances are that posh is going to be more than 3 ounces, so it cannot be taken on your carry-on, so you have to check it. So if you are traveling and you are a little bit, factoring in your budget, make sure you're factoring in at least one checked bag. You don't necessarily need a checked bag on the way there, but you're gonna definitely need to check a bag on the way back. So that's how I do that. I pick and one of these becomes my carry-on, the other one becomes a checked bag, and I've switched before where I've done my duffel as a checked bag, or I've done my carry-on or my luggage as the checked bag. So those are really very easy way to get a lot of space without having to check a bag both ways. And then I also like to pack Ziploc bags. So a bunch of Ziploc bags for any of my posh stuff on the way back, so it doesn't spill into my bag. And then the packing cubes have been something that I've recently added to my packing essentials, and I love the packing cube. So this is the size of mine, and this is just an Amazon Basics one, but there are, I think it came in a set of 4, so there are 4 more in here, but it's really great because you can pack all your clothes, and it kind of packs it tight really well. So you can kind of make sure that you're filling your suitcase up as much as possible. And then another thing that I like to pack is a wristlet. So something that I can easily throw my phone and my wallet into so that I can grab and go for any posh event. So I actually love throwing this in a tote bag. Usually Posh has some sort of tote bag or something that you can use, but I like to be able to throw all of my essentials in here, my sanitizer, my lip gloss, all that stuff, so that I have this on hand, especially if I'm going out for the night. I don't necessarily need an entire purse, so I like to pack this. Again, this is very packable, very flat, and obviously I'm a fan of jujube, so this is my jujube tote, this is my jujube wristlet, and then of course my other packing essential is my Perfectly Posh backpack. So because you can do a carry-on and a personal item, this is what I carry on to the plane. I have my carry-on with all of that stuff in there, and then I have my backpack, which contains, of course, my travel pillow attached to it, and then just snacks, electronics, all that fun stuff. So those are my things that I take with me to any posh event, and I have really, for the most part, never needed a whole lot more. For my recent trip to Costa Rica for the incentive trip, I did take a larger suitcase, which I checked both ways, but that was more specifically because I was taking a bunch of school supplies that I was obviously not taking home. So that was kind of one exception, but for the most part, I've only ever needed my carry-on, my duffel, my backpack. So hopefully that helps you guys out. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I'd be happy to help you guys out and help answer any questions. All my information is in the box below. If you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you guys want to see more, please subscribe. Thanks, guys.